Good afternoon, welcome to the channel. It is almost October and we are headed south. Not to migrate, we're headed way south to the sands of the Las Vegas, Nevada desert in search of another very rare full-size Ford. Come along. We're going to check out some of the sights along the way too. Voila! So here it is. 2013 Ford Escape. The rarest of the rare. No, just kidding, actually. Brief stopover in Klamath Falls, Oregon last night. My mom and dad's house. We're picking them up, loading the Escape on the trailer. They're going to Vegas with us. My aunt is celebrating, I believe, her 82nd birthday this week, so we'll be down there for that as well. And you see some of the cars that are stored down here. My dad's old truck there. Mount Stuckel in the background. Really cool barn. Who doesn't love him a good spud cellar? So we are loaded up and we are ready to head towards Reno and then down to Vegas. We should get in late tonight. Out of Oregon into California. Right here is the thriving metropolis of Tule Lake, California. World renowned for its horseradish. Gateway to the Lava Beds National Monument. If you're into geology and volcanic stuff and caves, it is a must check out. Home of the honkers. Stop here at the Red Barn in Bieber, California. Now, California just isn't all LA city, San Francisco, people sleeping on the sidewalk kind of thing. There's just so much beauty in this state in the high desert of Northern California. So we're headed down towards Susanville and then into Reno. Not really liking the fuel prices in California here, but this is kind of an out-of-the-way place. So, a few minutes, we'll be back on the road and headed towards Vegas. All right, sitting on US 395, headed towards Reno, still in California. This is the Honey Lake rest area. You see Honey Lake out there in the there in the distance. Really, really beautiful, like high desert area out here. Farmlands. Nice little picnic area here at the rest area. Little like pavilion kind of thing. So yeah, we just got a little bit more to get into Reno. Then we'll head across probably, I think, to Fallon and then hit US 95 and head south. But putting some miles down, making our way. So we're here in Hawthorne, Nevada, home of the world's largest ammunition depot. Just some cool stuff around here. This kind of little park dedicated to veterans. Just stopped for a quick bathroom break. Pretty cool little memorial here. Looks like right across the street over here we've got the Mineral County Museum, which is closed. Of course, it's Sunday afternoon, about dusk. We still got quite a ways to get to Vegas, but they got some cool stuff, and I don't know, I'm just attracted to old rusty looking stuff. Got some cool things on display out here. Take a walk through time. Free admission. Maybe we'll be able to stop on the way back through and check this out. Buddha. The old flathead 6-cylinder. That is just cool. This thing is just a work of art right here. Those spark plugs. Blue crown. Oiling important. 1924 Ingersoll Rand air compressor. Okay, well, it's time to get back on the road. And head towards Vegas. Camera probably doesn't do it justice, but coming into Las Vegas, Nevada. It's a little after midnight. Coming in on Highway 95 on the north side. Not going to be making it down to the strip tonight. We're going to find our hotel and hit the sack. Alright, so the morning has arrived. We'll pick up the car this morning. It's very warm right now. It's supposed to be like 105 today, so it's a little after 9 in the morning, so we can try to get this done quick before it gets too hot. Beautiful desert landscape down here. Wow. Looks like they're getting it out in the street. Always a little nervous when you finally get here and see what you got yourself into.
Looks like it's all over the color. Well, the top looks...
Yeah, two-tone. It's a two-tone. Oh, and look at over here. Look in this garage over here. No, it's a 1960 Ford.
Okay. I thought it had the same grill.
I see it poking out of there. He's just trying to put it on the street right there. There she goes. The rockers don't look that bad. A lot better than the two-door hardtop.
Now you can pan to the garage.
Yeah.
The grill.
Oh yeah, look at that. No trespassing. Oh, it looks at the plates, it says 60 Ford on it.
is.
Looks like a four-door sedan.
So this is where the guy lives. Huh? There's a door.
Yep.
Right
Yep. Well, that's actually a Fairlane. See the fender badge? It's a Fairlane 500. My mom's back at the hotel at my aunt. My mom. Rolls too. It's two. Wow. Oh, there's one. There's a winner.
Yeah.
I lived in Santa Rosa for a while, California.
They'll all die in the freezing, so that's good.
Found some friends?
We did.
They'll all die in Washington, right?
Yeah, we might need to go more.
Need to go a little higher. Just a touch. That'll do it.
Like a brand new car.
Yeah.
Probably like FullSizeFord.
Good. It's not as wide, but it's still got white walls on it.
Yeah. You have these kind of cars, you guys do this kind of have a lot of money.
I'm a mechanic.
These are easier to work on.
No winners on that one.
Do these have a mileage one?
I'm gonna try to send that in. It's all complete.
Totally complete.
Amy, you will get all the spider webs out of it when we get home.
Yeah, no. They're all going to die when it snows, right?
Pretty much.
Good.
They typically don't live through the winter where we live.
So yeah, you got factory air,
Yeah.
power steering, not power brakes though.
Still got the green air cleaner. Cool. I like it.
Yeah, we had the valve covers off. Over here is loose. The valves look really clean inside, like it had been rebuilt. But then I don't know because it won't turn.
Oh, okay.
So I think it's got some rust or something. But
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Oh, the rings are stuck.
Yeah. 4 of these. I've got 2 that are not so good and 2 that are halfway good.
Cool. Yeah, the more parts the better, because I've got 3 of these now. The other one's a 2-door hardtop.
2-door hardtop, yeah. The 4-door hardtop's really cool.
Yeah.
It's like the unique thing.
Yeah. See if I can actually put my hand through a black widow web.
Please don't.
Well, we know where the hospital is, right?
No.
Now you just brush it off, put a Band-Aid on
Yep.
Until your arm rots off.
it. My uncle got bit on the butt by one in an outhouse in Arkansas.
Really?
Now Amy will never use an outhouse.
Nope. Yeah, the brown recluse isn't that a really bad bite?
She's actually rolling.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's good.
Are we pointed in the right direction?
I think I
It's
probably
a
need to
little
move
off
this way a
center.
little bit. See if this, oh yeah. That window rolls down. These cars are pretty wide. Cruise it over this way a little bit. Yeah.
Just tell me.
Straighten it out. Go back this way a little bit to the left.
Don't make it drop on you.
and she's on. Oh my gosh, keys too?
Yeah, and there's an extra set of cylinders.
Oh,
Can I show you how the trunk works?
yeah.
Yeah, my other one has a coat hanger sticking out of it. That's what it's got.
Yeah.
It's got this.
Yep.
But it,
So-
they went through the.
So you just kind of find it.
Cool, but it latches.
It does totally latch.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, the other one does not. Does it?
Yeah, it does.
It does.
Yeah. But they tied a little piece of coat hanger to it and stuck it up through the hole so you can...
That's exactly how this one works.
Really?
And I don't know how to happen to a coat hanger, but anyway,
Awesome.
it's attached. So
Sweet. All right, so here she is loaded up. Let's see, big thanks to Curtis, the owner of this car, for he held it for me for a few months. All the way some unknown guy from Washington State. That was pretty cool of him to do that. So, I mean, she's got a few bumps and bruises, but she's actually pretty solid. A little bit of, a few pinholes in that rocker. That's going to help us in the duct tape drags. That's weight reduction right there. So, came with all the trim, extra pieces of trim, an extra taillight lens. So, 292 car, air conditioning. Looks like it's a two-tone, different color roof. Love it. So we are going to get back to our hotel now and enjoy some air conditioning. Oh. What trip to Vegas wouldn't be complete without a stopover at Count's Customs?
Your destination is on the left.
Is this one of the clocks?
So here we are at Adrenaline Mountain Extreme Amusement Park. We're gonna go kick up some dust in some UTVs. Really cool. We're gonna do some UTV off-road adventure here. They got like a shooting range. You can shoot machine guns. You can blow stuff up. We got a monster truck. You can crush cars with an excavator over here. Lots of cool stuff to do here. Lots of cool stuff. Good? Yes. See behind that car. Alright, Andy's at the wheel now. We are in Good Springs, Nevada. What'd you say the population was?
Less than 200.
Less than 200? Okay, this is on the National Register of Historic Places. Here we go. Welder up. Welder up garage fabrication. See the front of a Wagoneer. Cherokee sticking out over there.
And that.
Good Springs Elementary School up there. Apparently been in use since 1913. Ye Old Post Office Museum. Ooh, a two-door Cherokee. Lots of just like cool old stuff around here. Good Springs Community Club. I got a little plaque here. Good Springs Mining District, 1856 to 1957. From primarily lead and zinc, lesser amounts of gold, silver, copper, words I can't pronounce, and ends with uranium. There's the old Good Springs General Store, the Pioneer Saloon, miner. Winding our way down to Hoover Dam here. Taking the Edsel on a little sightseeing tour. You're into geology. This is your place. I have not been down here since they put the new bridge in. Last time I was here, the highway went right over the top of the dam, but they've changed that now. Actually, they changed it quite a few years ago, but 2010, I think, the new bridge opened. So it's been a while since I've been down this way. No stopping on the bridge. Can't really see anything from the bridge because the walls are too high, but I imagine they do that on purpose so people don't stop in their cars. The dam is going to be right over to our left here. Now we're heading into Arizona, the Grand Canyon State, which is ironically where the Edsel came from. Alright, going up to the security checkpoint here at Hoover Dam. See if they're going to inspect Edsel. All windows down at checkpoint. there's the bridge we went over. Man, that is so much higher than I thought it was compared to the dam.
That's probably why they have the wall so high so you can't see.
Yeah. So people that are afraid of heights like me don't freak out.
Also, so your car doesn't flip off if you hit the rail.
I remember when this was actually the highway.
What are those green things?
Like statues. You can see the water line there, which is down quite a bit.
Well, now we can't. I'm gonna stand.
So that ribbon of road you see there going across the dam, that used to be Highway 93 until they built that big bridge you see there in the distance. This dam was completed in 1935 after World War II, or during World War II. The only way across the top of the dam was by military escort. And they also had 4 pillboxes, and you can see one up on the hill right there. I don't know if you can see it because it's kind of camouflaged in, but they had soldiers with machine guns that guarded the dam 24 hours a day after the Pearl Harbor attack. This dam was very instrumental in supplying power to Henderson, Nevada, where there was a large magnesium plant where they produced magnesium for, of course, mainly for building airplanes and also for munitions, I believe. So cool piece of history here. engineering marvel how it was built into this canyon right here. And as you can see, the no danger of any water going over the spillway today. She's pretty low, but I guess it's better than it has been in a couple years past. So pray for wet winter and get this thing filled back up. When I first walked up here, I thought these guys were real.
Yeah.
I thought they were just chilling on the porch.
Well,
I'm like,
they hadn't moved the whole time they're here. I figured they must not be.
I'm like, oh, they must. Driving right over the top of the dam here. You can see the big intake tubes there where they actually, unlike Shasta where the turbines are down at the bottom, their turbines are up here on top on the upper side, and they actually suck water up into them. Amazing, they built this in 4 years, from 31 to 35. A lot of people that worked during the Depression. This bridge is part named for Pat Tillman, former Arizona Cardinals football player who gave his life serving our country. Somebody's got themselves a Monte Carlo on. Looks like hydraulics here. Chromed rear axle. Going down the interstate. Really not my cup of tea, but to each their own. Vegas skyline here, the Stratosphere. Above the big casinos. The southern part here of Las Vegas Boulevard, known as the Strip. That's the backside of the famous "Welcome to Las Vegas" sign. It's amazing how many people are parked there just to look at it. Here in Vegas, so we got to stop and check out Shelby American. Oh look, Count's Customs is here. Right over there. Shelby American truck here. Cool, yet to be modified Fox body coupe. Notchback. Count's Customs van here. Walking into GT500, Cobra. I've seen a few Super Snake. Seen a few of their Lots of really, really cool stuff here. The bodies on these. Aston Martin. GT500 Super Snakes. Kind of has a whole timeline of history. Car belongs to Carol Shelby's niece. If you live down in the Vegas area, Shelby presents Cars and Coffee first Saturday of the month, 5 to 8 p.m. Everyone welcome. If I lived down here, I'd definitely be checking it out. Back in the day, it's just a 2-lane highway coming into this little place in the desert. We just had some casinos on the side of the road. There was the sign that started it all. Welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada. Edsel right down the strip. Statue of Liberty. So here we are, North Las Vegas, getting ready to make the trek back home to Spokane, Washington via Klamath Falls, Oregon. We'll stay over for the night. So I think she's ready for the journey. We still got a thing or two to show you on the way home, so stay tuned. And then when we get home, we'll get a full walk around done on this and kind of really see what we got ourselves into. Haven't had time to look it over a lot. We've been busy down here. A lot of things to do down here in Vegas, so I'd say just keep watching and we are going to hit the road. Headed north on 95 towards Tonopah. Lots of desert vegetation, mountains. I did not know this until this trip to Nevada, that Nevada is the most mountainous state in the Union. Over 300 named mountain ranges in the state of Nevada. I have to think, why don't they just take like overcrowded cities like New York where people are stacked on top of each other and just move like half of them out here and give them each an acre? The fact that there's no water might be part of it. 2,660 feet in elevation. The Edsel in tow. Uh-oh. Go get him, Tiger! There's your Miata, Amy. Sticks out over there. Giant red mound. I'm guessing that's some kind of quarry. Maybe cinder? I don't know. Tell us in the comments what. I don't know how well it shows up on the screen here, but landscape's the same color and then a big red mound. Definitely some kind of excavation project going on over there. Well, you could see it over there off the highway, but it's about a mile off. But that's a big dune out there, as it says on the sign. Just a giant sand dune. So imagine some kind of recreation area. Ride some four-wheelers or UTVs. colors of the desert, the mountains, and it's just beautiful. Well, see, these drives are so boring. If you look around, they're actually not. Look at right here.
Oh?
There's your pack of burros. Right there on the side of the road. Here in Beatty, Nevada. Fresh jerky ahead, really good beef jerky. On the way down, we came through here in the dead of night. Ooh, Subaru Brat. In its natural habitat. Death Valley Nut and Candy Company. Look at, they made like a scorpion thingy out of parts. Interesting stuff on the building there. Interesting casino. Oh, there's Tom Bodette. He's gonna leave the light on for you. We stop at the Death Valley Nut and Candy Company. Let's see what they got in here to satisfy my sweet tooth. So all kinds of stuff in here. We got rows and rows of candies. All right, so leaving the candy store, we got all kinds of stuff here, a whole bag full of different gummy worms and all kinds of stuff that's super, super good for you. So now we're back on the road. Didn't realize we're only about 8 miles from the entrance to Death Valley National Park. Which I always just associate with California. Check out the historic town site of Rhyolite, Nevada. It's not far out of Beatty here. Apparently there's some ruins here to be checked out. I don't think there's much left, but I like old historical stuff, so we're going to check it out. Some of these places are like, you think, why would there just be a town out here? But back in the days when there were no highways and stuff, usually towns were located near some type of mineral deposit or some resource. And then as the as the interstate and highway system grows, these towns which don't have very many residents get bypassed. There are a couple permanent residents up here still. Left of an old truck out there and a car. Looks like a four-door sedan of some variety. This is the infamous bottle house over here. We'll walk over and check it out. Walking down towards the supposedly a house made out of bottles. Tom Kelly's bottle house under construction. Pretty cool. Built in 1906. So we had a little well there. Pretty cool, pretty resourceful. And look at the view. Informative sign telling us a little bit about Rhyolite. 1907, 5,000 to 8,000 people. Boom years from 1905 to 1911. 18 grocery stores, 50 saloons, Nevada. 19 lodging houses, 6 barbers, 4 bakeries, 35 gaming tables, 8 doctors, and 3 railroads. There's a picture of the city from 1908. Tent City, 1905. You can see some of those big buildings. Looks like the remnants of some of those still stand today. We'll go check them out. By 1910, people were leaving and the mines were closing. Gold discovered in 1904. There's the old school, Rhyolite Schoolhouse. So they're probably down the main street back in the day. Brothers store. What's left of it. The Overberry building. This is the big bank building here. Believe this at one point in history had 8,000 people railroad car over there.
All digging in the ground, looking for gold.
And that was quite the building up here back in its day.
Casino.
I didn't realize we were this close to Death Valley.
Yeah, either did I when I seen that sign said 8 miles.
I just associate.
What type of bird is that?
I don't know, but I hope they don't eat human flesh.
Could say watch out for rattlesnakes.
Yeah, this building was probably pretty high end back in the day. Pretty cool. Let's see if the signs over here say what it is. Oh, this is the train depot.
Hey, I
Amy
guessed
just
it.
said maybe
Oh.
it was
We should have just asked Amy.
yeah. She figured it out.
BLM's Tonopah field office is working to restore this historic building.
The railroad made it easier for people to read.
So the shingles were added later, but there's a... Apparently it was converted to a casino later. Why wouldn't you? It's Nevada.
So there was a men's waiting room, gentlemen's waiting room on the west end, and a women's on the other end. So, like,
First passenger train on the Bullfrog Gull Field Railroad, leaving Rhyolite, 1907.
they must have picked up the tracks when they left town.
Yeah. I mean, you had...
Wood was there.
Railroad ties.
And you had the... I mean, there's the bigger buildings there that you see on the main drag, and then there was another street above that. More stuff down here. Pretty cool.
Take a picture of that.
There's remnants of an old building that's fallen down. You can just imagine there was once rows of businesses and buildings along here. Lots of debris. The old train depot is really cool. That a lot of the buildings when this town pulled it up were moved to other locations, but this was, you know, it's big. It wasn't able to be moved, so it's still here. So apparently they're working on restoring it. Sounds like in the 30s it did operate as a casino. Lots of debris from buildings and looks like an old gas tank. Lots of cool stuff. Glad to see that they protect this stuff, and it'd be kind of cool to get closer to it, and maybe you can after they restore it, but it'd be nice to check it out. But you know, they got to keep it fenced off because some people don't appreciate this kind of stuff and will vandalize. So it's amazing. These were once streets that lined with houses, and you still see the occasional standing remnant. Pieces of debris, shrapnel. Old cans. Lots of old cans. Rusty stuff. There's where somebody apparently must have thrown all their recycling back in the day. Back in Rhyolite's heyday. There's pieces of stovepipe and pieces of debris. But really, really cool. More deposits of old cans. None of these are legible as to what they were. Been out here in the desert for years. Over 100 years since this town pretty much vanished. See a lot of these holes dug with pieces of metal in them. Like maybe, I don't know, the old top to a stove or something there. I don't know. Comment, let me know. Let me know what you think that is. More just piles of cans. Tin cans that were obviously used. You can see the can opener punches in the tops of them. Lots of canned goods. Alright, leaving Rhyolite. That's cool. I'd like to spend a little bit more time walking around, but it is really, really hot out here. We do have water. A lot of this stuff is, for good reason, is blocked off, so you can't see it, get close to it, because unfortunately, like I said, people will vandalize it, which is unfortunate. It's hard enough for this stuff to stand the test of nature, but when people come accelerate it, that's not acceptable. So we're gonna head back to Highway 95 and head up north to Tonopah. Coming into Goldfield, Nevada. Just went over Goldfield Pass, which you don't even think about it out here, but it's over 6,000 feet in elevation. Goldfield itself is 5,690. Living ghost town. Seems like an oxymoron. Goldfield Radio Museum. International Car Forest of the Last Church. That piques interest in the imagination. The Green Parrot Saloon. There is a very, very crooked old blazer. Looks like an old Hudson. Some old houses. Lots of old stuff. Really old tractor. Oh, it says burners welcome. Imagine referring to the Burning Man. There's somebody living in a yurt. It's like the KOA every day. Look at these old relics over here, these old cars. Cool old fire truck over here. That thing looks ancient. Still has like the brass headlights on it. There's a Fox Body Mustang. Interesting. Oh, art cars. They're art cars. Old caboose. The Mozart Tavern. This guy drank water. It's a skeleton. Main Street. Definitely some interesting places here. There's a little fixer-upper out there. Probably get that at a pretty good discounted rate. Old trucks. We're headed out of town. Making north to Tonopah.
There's a car graveyard.
Yeah, looks like some more modern cars. Tonopah Station. There's a Fox Body up there.
Well, that one's old.
This looks like over here off to the right and maybe off to the left here a little bit. Looks like there might be some little bit of rain falling on the desert. Kind of the clouds just kind of look really cool. Look at those mountains there. Such beautiful landscape out here. Maybe we'll get a little shower in Tonopah. Tonopah. It's a big T on the hill over there. Got the famous Mizpah Hotel up here. Long time standing Tonopah landmark. Spot a Dodge Viper for sale by owner. Let's pick it up, Amy.
Mm-hmm.
We'll take it home. There's the historic hotel. Somebody's taking a Clown Motel. So we got fueled up here in Tonopah. It is super windy. Looks like maybe like a blowing dust storm out there. We are over 6,000 feet in elevation here. So we got the, I devised a little strap that runs up through here, if you can see it, because the hood is smashed right here, so it doesn't latch properly. It catches on the secondary latch, but it was kind of buffeting, and I was a little worried. So I got that strapped up and strapped down with a ratchet strap to hopefully keep that from buffeting up, because I definitely don't want the hood flying off at speed. And we are got some hot dogs, some sodas here, and we are going to hit the road. Really cool cloud formations out here. You see the sun's trying to poke through. This looks amazing in here. Just makes driving so not boring. And miles of open land. A few hours here, we'll be into Reno. Stop and grab some grub there. A little side venture here to Crater Lake National Park. It's a long ways down. Beautiful water. This lake is the deepest lake in the United States. It's almost 2,000 feet deep. Just shy of. It is the 9th deepest lake in the world. All made when this rim around here, this used to be a mountain that basically collapsed, erupted, and collapsed, and then the basin filled with water. Up here we'll get a glimpse of what's known as Wizard Island. Which is like the cinder cone that formed.
There's kokanee salmon in there and rainbow trout. Fishing is allowed, but only with artificial mold.
Clarity 143 feet. So they can put this thing down 143 feet and still see it.
Wow.
Wow.
Whoa.
World record. It's like the clearest lake water in the world.
There's your water temperature, so if you want to do something.
Yeah, I'll pass on that one.
There you can see the top of Wizard Island from here at the Watchman Overlook. So we're almost to the top of Watchman Peak to the lookout. You can see way down there, I don't know, I might not be able to tell, you can see the trail we started out on, and it's a long ways down. I'm kind of afraid of heights, so, but again, the view up here is just breathtaking. So onward to the top. Old fire lookout, I think it's quite amazing. You'll be able to see the whole lake from up here. can see the whole valley out there. You can see all the way, and you might not be able to see it in this picture, but you can see all the way. I'm pretty much pointing right at Mount Shasta and Shastina in the off distance there.
Now look, these motorhomes. Not in the picture forever.
So again, it's even hard for me to walk up to against the brick wall here because I'm like super afraid of heights. My knees will start wobbling. But again, you can see Klamath Lake there. Mount McLaughlin. And the silhouette of Shasta. There's the parking lot down there where we started. This is looking north, just where the fire lookout is. There is a just looking right here, there's like a barrel, and I see a little wheel down there. I don't know if that's like something for water for it. I think years ago, I think I was actually inside this thing, and I believe maybe it had running water in it. It's all boarded up now, but only the National Park Service can go in there. But it's a pretty unique building. What a job you would have to be stationed here in the fire lookout and live up here overlooking this lake. These incredible views. Alright, now we'll get ready to start our descent back down, which should be easier than coming up. Looks like you could just jump off the side to be the fastest way down. We could just spend hours up here just looking. So, on our way back down the hill. Here at Clamoya Casino, north of Klamath Falls, Crater Lake Junction Travel Center. Ready, starting the last leg of our journey. We should be home tonight, late. Thing goes right. So, probably won't show a whole lot on this last stretch because you've seen me do this trip a lot of times before. But if there's anything interesting, we'll stop, check it out. We are at the Peter Skeen Ogden Overlook. This is the old Highway 97 bridge here. You can see the new bridge there where Highway 97 now crosses, which this old bridge operated from 1926 to 2000. That one took 3 years to build. But as you can see, it's a long way down. So they've got a bungee jumping operation set up over here off the bridge. Really cool. This is the Crooked River Canyon, or gorge. You can see the railroad trestle there in the distance. Another beautiful sunny day here in Central Oregon. Just got a brief stop over here to take in the sights, use the restroom, and keep traveling north. We got a bridge jumper.
There he goes. Oh! No, it's all math. They weigh them and all of that.
So there's a view from the bridge from the overlook over here. See, I don't know why people feel the need, but somebody threw a bunch of garbage off the thing and down in the bottom there. Little history on the railroad bridge there. Apparently this bridge was built in 1911. Kind of amazing how they had the technology to build such a thing back then. Took some men of courage to assemble this thing. See the construction and stuff that went into this. The steel and the rivets. Just pretty cool. I mean, this was built like a couple years before or probably when the Titanic was starting to be built. Riveting was very common in that time. In fact, according to the sign over there, they were in such a haste to get this bridge built that they only put 50% of the rivets in, required rivets, before they started using it, and finished it as trains were going overhead. Did the rest of them. Could you imagine working on this back in 1911? This is a cool gorge. 300 feet to the river bottom below. Pretty crazy. And beautiful. Engineering marvel. If it'll let us weigh this. Okay. 9,200 pounds. 9,200 pounds on the scale. I don't know if you can see that. checking the scale in Oregon. Let's see what the Edsel in the trailer weighs. £6,200. I don't know if that shows up on the GoPro, but that's not bad actually. Back onto Highway 97, headed towards Madras. Brief stop in Shaniko, Oregon. It's kind of an old ghost town. There's actually some really cool older cars out here. Old wood sidewalk, old buildings. The old Shaniko Hotel here. Wagon yard off in the distance there. Kind of Sunday, so all the stuff's kind of closed up right now, but you see the big Shaniko sign that you can see from a few miles out when you're on your way down here. But really cool kind of place. Beautiful day in Central Oregon desert. Old farming equipment. Some more old cars. It's just really cool. It's an old Imperial. Nice car. Shaniko City Hall. Got the old paddy wagon there, in case you've been naughty. Hope you enjoyed this brief little stop in Shaniko. So we always make a quick stop here. It's kind of a tradition to stop here by Kent, Oregon. I don't really know what this is. This is like an old, like, earthen oven type thing. I don't know. It's got like a metal lid on top of it. And you can actually see down inside. It's just like it's like a metal dome with a rock around the outside of it. I don't know if it's like an old brick oven or... You stop, I'm not sure. Usually stop in front of this old gas station. Pumps are kind of picked apart with the old orange crush sign on top. This is Kent, Oregon, in between Shaniko and the Biggs Junction on US 97 North, Oregon. But I don't know, just a cool photo op stop. It's just sun shining on the wheat fields out there. It's just absolutely stunning, and then they ruin it with all these stupid windmills. Coming down into Wasco, Oregon. Another really cool, out-of-the-way, small town. Ooh, there's a Mustang too, and a Citation parked side by side. Where else are you gonna see that? I don't know, Ames. Looks like the saloon's hopping. Love these towns that time hasn't touched. General merchandise, automobiles. I think this is what the song means when it says amber waves of grain. Someday we're gonna have to try out the Bob's Texas T-Bone. Not today, because it doesn't look like they're open. So I felt the trailer swaying around a little bit, and then it was like, yeah, I think it's just the rough, bumpy road, but no, we got a tire that left the chat, so now we're on the side of 395, about a mile to the next exit, so looks like I'm gonna have to put the spare on right here on the side of the freeway. So let's go get a jack.
Okay, it's on.
tuner key in my pocket. Oops, kick the light over. So close. Oh, so close. I think I can maybe finagle it on there. Just feels thundering, doesn't it? Okay. Tuner key. Actually, I don't need that in there anymore. Okay.
Do you need to torque it?
No torque wrench. I gunned her down. We might need the inflator though. You think it's accessible?
Yeah, I grabbed it out already.
Oh, okay.
Here's this.
This thing. I just haven't checked the air in this for a while, so should probably do that. Yeah, 38 pounds. I think we want to go a little higher than that. And go.
Aren't you glad you have that thing?
Yeah.
Compressor wouldn't work right now.
Just think, I almost didn't call Kale and have him meet us with the spare.
Yeah, that would have been a problem.
So I wonder how much of the bottom of the trailer we drug off.
That's what I was trying to look.
The bolts for the axle. At least the brake wiring looks intact. It's a little character, that's all. 2011. I was wrong, they're 13 years old. The spare.
Yeah, we need a new spare tire.
Alright, so back on the road. the trailer was swaying. I thought it was because this road is so rough that it was just bouncing my trailer around, causing it to sway, but I think I had a tire going down. That's why she was wanting to get a little squirrely back there. Should have checked it a while ago, but you know, laziness prevails sometimes.
But it is still bouncy.
Yeah, it's still bouncy, so the bouncing didn't have anything to do with the swaying. So at least I know I can run 65 miles an hour as long as my 13-year-old spare doesn't separate. We'll address that when we get home too. Alright, so we got her home, and now we need to get her off the trailer, but I also need to take the tires and wheels that we took down to put on this one, and we need to put on this one, because this one has to go for a state patrol inspection, and it doesn't fit very well on the trailer with those. It's got tiny little 14-inch tires on it. So anyway, we'll get this one off, put it into its spot next to the wagon. If anybody needs 70 Country Squire parts, hit me up in the comments below. I'm here with the rest of them. Alright, now that we got this off here, let's see if we can see what the brakes look like. Actually, body looks not too bad. Shoes that are adjusted to the drums, so the car does roll, so I know they're not completely rusted to the thing, but she'll come off there. She'll come off there. Not too bad, actually. Actually got shoes, and I'm going to show you something here. I don't see any black widows. Look at this. So far, first wheel, the big shoe is on the back. Absolutely incredible. Somebody did it right. So if we look over here, you can see right back there, we've got a, I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but we've got a hole in the tank right here, so definitely going to need a new gas tank, but I don't see a whole lot of rot in the inner wheel well or anything. Much better than the two-door hardtop. Some vintage 1960 dirt right there on the ground. like going all out overkill right from the beginning. But I need some rollers to put on this so I can use these rollers for the two-door hardtop. Okay, much easier to do with the glove off. Voila, instant hot rod Edsel. Amazing, look at this. Driver's side. 2 for 2. Can you believe that? Big shoe on the back. Those wheel cylinders are definitely toast. I can't even peel back the little deal there. There's just nothing but rust falling out of there, so those are garbage. So yeah, we're gonna be doing another brake job, but that's okay. So all in all, happy with how she's looking. Couple bumps, bruises, couple little pinholes here and there, but all in all, she's pretty solid. One good thing, while the rocker panels are completely gone, so far the frame looks pretty solid. We can build around that. Might be a little rusty. That went off. We got 2 out of 4. What do we got back here? This is a 195/70 14, so a little taller. says. So far she says, Might have to get a breaker bar for that one. Those lugs have been on there for a while. So instead of this extension in this 1921 thin wall flip socket, first we're going to try an actual just 13/16 impact socket. Look at that. No trouble. Definitely some creepy crawly eggs in there. I'll show you this one. When you're not sure which way the shoes go, just don't put any shoes at all. This one's missing all the parts in there. It was just a drum sitting on the wheel, but that's okay. It's all gonna have to be redone anyway. So, it is looking really, really bad in there. See, the fuel tank is no longer supported by the... It appears that there, where the strap goes into, that piece is completely rotten. So that's going to need a whole new trunk floor. And yeah. But I don't see... It looks like it was undercoated, which may have saved the frame. So far I haven't seen any holes in the frame. Well, there might be some compromise there. That could just be undercoating too, though. We'll hope for the best. Oh yeah. Yeah, looks like it was just undercoating that had been sprayed in there. So, no hole in the frame. Whew! Okay. Not like anything that would create more work for us. Kind of weird, hoppy beetle-y looking thing in there. Strange. Get a wheel on there. Get cracking. Now it kind of feels like I got bugs crawling all over me. Like, okay. So look at this one. No drum, but it does have brakes. Big shoe on the rear. I mean, I want to say I don't believe it, but there it is. Hard evidence, staring right at you. So, cool. Well, this is the last one of the 4 to get on this car, so it can get ready for its VIN inspection. It's gonna. Store. Get some hamburger buns and stuff. Yeah, we're gonna have to pull it the rest of the way. That'll work. So there she is. She's home. She's off the trailer. It's kind of getting dark out here now. I just put these tires and wheels on so I could get some rollers on it because I needed the other rollers so I can take that one to the VIN and get this VIN inspected. So just kind of want to take a look at what we got real quick. We didn't really have a chance. In Vegas is just go, go, go. But all in all, I got a little damage right here on the quarter panel. That's really the extent of the damage on the body, really, other than the hood, of course. See if I can get the. You reach in with your thumb and pop the hood. So he gave us quite a few extra parts for it. Got some headlight stuff here. Looking good. Got some 64 T-Bird. I got a bunch of brake parts. Master cylinder, it looks like. Used stuff, we probably won't use that. Got some chromie, got some extra trim pieces. Got the Ranger badges down in there I can see. There are a few holes in the trunk that I could see. There's some more bumper brackets. So, you got a fuel pump in there. That was cool. There's another. There's a rear view mirror. There's a front piece for the trim piece that was broken out. Busted. Probably one he changed out. So we got some goodies in here, some doodads. We got some extra heater parts. Looks like well, yeah. All in all, car's from Arizona, so it's pretty dry. Just the trunk still latches. It's got one of these things on there. I need to find some more of those. Those are very difficult to find. Let's check this side. This side's missing, of course. Take a look at the inside. Door panel's pretty dilapidated. Did take a look at the data plate. 292 with 2 2-speed Ford-O-Matic. Pretty standard fare in these cars. Floors actually look somewhat solid. It is an air conditioning car, as you can see. Still got the radio in it. Headliner's completely gone. Did get the rear bumper. There's some sill plates, more window track pieces, door sills. So quite a few extra parts. It is a 310 rear gear with it's a Ford 9-inch, of course. One cool thing, it is a two-tone on the paint code. I don't think you can see it because it's getting dark. Let me see if I can shine some light on this. Let you see in there. Yeah, there we go. Maybe that'll work. Without, you can see that colors. It's like an MC1, which is a polar white, but it's two-tone with a two-tone roof. And I don't know if you can tell here, it's kind of faded, but I could tell in the picture when I was looking at it that it is a it did have a different color roof. So it was roof's really faded, like say Arizona, Nevada sun's really tough on cars, but this is a turquoise roof, that is cool. So missing the horn ring, that can be a tough find. See, we haven't gone through all the boxes yet. There might be some more stuff in there, who knows. Side mirror's broken. It's an antenna. And it did have, again, there you see the air conditioning unit. Like I say, it is a complete car. Everything's there. I haven't tried the motor to see if it's going to spin yet or not. I was told that the motor might be stuck. Not good to stick your hand down into webs into a car from Arizona or Nevada. I've seen a widder or two. Haven't seen one on this car. Thought we saw one on the right rear wheel drum when we changed the wheel when we picked it up, but it turns out it was just a black spider. It was not a black widow. So I've seen the webbing and stuff of one, but I actually haven't seen one. So it looks like this motor's been painted blue, so maybe it's been rebuilt at some point. You can see the air cleaner still is the original mint green though. But the hood's got some damage on it, as you can see here. So it doesn't want to latch because I think it's, I don't know if that would prevent it from latching. But the hood release I see is down here and thing. It's not in the dash like it's supposed to be, so we'll have to check that out. But all in all, she's pretty solid. A lot of trim inside the car. This outer trim, which is Edsel specific, very difficult to find. The top piece here, this piece is same as Ford, but the side trim pieces are Edsel only. But again, thanks for watching. Thanks for going to Vegas with us. We gambled and I think we won. I'm gonna call it a win. Anyway, some people would say I lost, but I'm gonna call it a win. Plans for this car, hopefully this time next year, Duct Tape Drags 2025. Comment below if you want to see an Edsel at the Duct Tape Drags in 2025. That's our plan. Probably going to involve an FE swap, but again, like, share, subscribe, you know, all that stuff. If you like these big Ford cars, we've got more content coming. We've got a lot of stuff to work on here, a lot of projects going. So again, thank you for the watch. God bless. Have a wonderful evening.